Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Talk Yards. I'm your co-host Max, and we're basically a JNU student, and we've got a passion for NFL, and this is our weekly show that we're going to start doing, and we're going to preview and predict each week. And as our teams are the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans, we'll be focusing more on them teams. NFL season starts. We've got Dallas Cowboys' first game against the Giants. Dallas Cowboys have had an interesting off-season, mainly to do with contract negotiations. We had Jalen Smith sign a 6-year, $68 million contract, 5-year signing bonus with $30 million guaranteed. We've also got starting right tackle La'el Collins, highest right tackle guarantee I read, $35 million guarantee. And the big one of the summer, Ezekiel Elliott signs a $90 million 6-year contract extension, $50 million guaranteed, making him the highest guaranteed running back in NFL history.
I did not expect that.
Well, see, so he's been chilling in Cabo all summer.
All summer, having a decent off-season.
Zeke and his agent and Jerry Jones have been playing back and forth. Jerry Jones has been trying to make out like we drafted a running back in the 4th round called Tony Pollard, and he's been doing well in preseason, and they've been making us think that we're going to go into this game with Pollard. But luckily, deal's over the line, and we've got Zeke. So, we've got the best running back in the NFL.
That's debatable. That is highly debatable.
Right.
But no, like I do rate him. He has got a lot of. He's just big. He's a big, fast running back.
because he does the feed me Zeke thing every time, so he gets fat.
He's just a big presence on the field. Like no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter who's tackling and what's a safety deep back, he's always going to say, looking eye to eye to Zeke, he's going to win.
Well, I think last year he had 100 more carries than anyone in the NFL.
I think so, something like that.
But it shows how well Barkley did, because I think Barkley had more scrimmage yards than him, but touched the ball like 100 times less.
Yeah.
But still, I would say in a few years Barkley's going to be better than Zeke.
Yeah, in a few years,
at the moment,
I reckon Zeke sort of is ending towards like the end of his prime.
Yeah.
But I do believe Saquon Barkley will definitely push ahead with just overall stats.
We've got Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper and Byron Jones that we need to get sorted out. I don't know how much like the Dallas Cowboys are under the cap, but they're going to need to figure out how to get Dak Prescott signed up.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't finish his rookie contract. As in, like, they didn't extend it.
Yeah, well, there was reports going that they offered him $30 million.
Yeah, I saw that offer.
And then he wants 40.
He wants 40.
But I don't know whether that's.
But that would mean he's the highest paid QB.
Yeah, that won't happen.
No.
Like, I think if that's true, negotiation wise, obviously he's gonna say he wants that much. You know what I mean? Like 40 mil. But I don't know like how much of a precedent like this Zeke thing sets, because he's been like, he's gone off on holiday basically, and he's demanded like this contract extension.
But the Cowboys have got money.
They do, and
they're throwing it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not being funny, but I don't think Zeke is worthy of having the highest paid running back when there are, like, David Johnson a couple of years ago for the Cardinals. He had an astounding season.
But that's how how the NFL's like developing now though.
Yeah.
It's like you see Kirk Cousins is on like $130 million contract. Kirk Cousins isn't the best.
Isn't worth
QB.
that.
And Tom Brady is criminally underpaid for what he's done.
He used to go. As much as I hate to admit
exactly.
that.
That's why they're so good.
As much as I hate to admit that the Patriots, they're just that good. He's just that good of a player.
So anyway, Dallas Cowboys start the season on Sunday night. I think it's 9:20 kickoff against the Giants for the first time. I say the first time. It feels like every week one is Cowboys Giants. Are they home or away?
They're playing away.
The Giants.
The Cowboys are playing at home, so the Giants are playing at the Cowboys.
Okay, so last year the Cowboys did the double over the Eagles. They did the double over the Giants. I think it was last game of the season. They beat them 36-35.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Who knows? I think Dallas Cowboys have one of the best chances this year to do that. Their roster, I think, is one of the best. Since I've been supporting them since I was like a late fan. 2012, I started supporting Dallas Cowboys, and their roster, I think, is just stacked. And,
it is stacked.
And they've signed people up to contracts. The O-line,
Yeah, your O-line is something to.
O-line, you've got Zeke back now. You've got Amari. That's one of the best three in the NFL.
Yeah.
Dak, Zeke, Amari. I'm still a bit like that with Dak. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's got his moments, but he's a winner. And this year, I'm telling you right now, the Dallas Cowboys defense is a sleeper defense. No one's expecting it. Dallas Cowboys.
No, yeah, I agree with you on that.
Jalen Smith, Van Der Esch.
Yeah.
You got DeMarcus Lawrence. You still got Byron Jones. We literally just drafted a 6th-round safety called Donovan Wilson, who's been balling in preseason. Chidobe Awuzie. So I think my prediction away to the Giants is going to be difficult, but Eli Manning is trash.
Yeah, he's not. He's not. I think he's past the point of where he can call his career a career and do it gracefully.
He's
with
ruined.
dignity.
He's got 2 Super Bowls, hasn't he? But I feel like it's ruined. Like, he's gonna go into the Hall of Fame because he won 2 Super Bowls, but since then, it's just trash. I have to say that the Dallas Cowboys are gonna win the first game of the season, even though I'm a pessimistic fan. Gonna say 26-13 to the Dallas Cowboys.
Right, so now we're going to talk about the Texans-Saints game. Now, as much as I like the Texans and I have faith in them this season, you got a decent offense this year and this year, but with Drew Brees performing how he did last year, I just can't. I personally can't see Deshaun Watson having the. Because he had 9-game winning streak last year we had?
Oh, wow.
And when Deshaun Watson gets into the swing of things, he is a slinger. Like, he's a proper dual threat quarterback.
But, like, how much... I mean, I know you obviously went on a streak, but, like, your division's a bit trash. So...
Yeah. But, and to be fair, last year we did have quite an easy schedule. In all fairness, this year's schedule is quite difficult, to be honest.
I think the Cowboys one is, it starts off quite easy, but then it gets into it, and but you don't know how like each team's gonna be. Do you know what I mean? This is like week 1. Chiefs were balling last year, but you don't know whether people are gonna figure out Patrick Mahomes. You don't even know. Like, every year, apart from maybe like the Browns used to be first or second pick every year.
Yeah.
But it's different, the Texans got the first round pick like a few years ago.
2014, I think when they got Clowney.
Yeah,
which
I know.
He's now, Clowney's now gone to the Seahawks, and we did get 2 mediocre linebackers. We got Jacob Martin and Bakavius Mingo. So that's not too bad, and obviously with Lamar Miller's ACL tear, we have to get Carlos Hyde in from the Chiefs, which it's not. I mean, Lamar Miller wasn't anything special. He wasn't anything immensely good. He did have a few breakout
but he was
runs.
solid.
He was a consistent back.
Yeah.
He would always get 5 yards average per carry, which is not. That's decent.
But as well, when you've got a quarterback like Deshaun Watson who's going to run anyway.
He's so dual threat. He can run like.
You've got
That's
Hopkins.
one thing I love about him. I think it was against the Browns last season. He had like a 45-yard touchdown. Watson did.
Yeah.
Just straight down.
And that's what the Cowboys need to do that more with Dak. They need to get Dak running. Cause every time Dak runs, they play so much better. But I think you really need to go into this trade. I think you need to be honest with your feelings about.
I personally think the trade was just butchered. Absolutely butchered. I mean, I don't understand how Kenny Stills and Larry Turnstill and a 4th and a 6th round pick can be worth 2 first round picks. That essentially means we are going to sign not no deceivable talent, but have a less chance of getting a breakout player.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't understand how.
Presumably, like Clowney was it his last year of his contract?
Yeah, so he'd finished his rookie contract and he was they were in talks of a deal because Watts and Hopkins are in deals till 2022. We had about 40 million to spend, and we could have signed him. But we put a franchise tag on him, and Clowney just held out. And then as soon as he held out, they were like, okay, yeah, trade.
And that's why they probably took the third, because realistically, if he had a few years left in his contract, it would have been at least a second.
Yeah.
Considering you've just got rid of 2 firsts and a second for a wide receiver that's arguably washed up. Not washed up.
Yeah, he's not washed up, but he's not.
He's
not
not
his prime.
He's not.
He's
Like,
not his
you know what I
prime.
mean? Like, what's he gonna do? You know, Hopkins is still gonna be the main threat. You know,
Hopkins and Will Fuller. I mean,
yeah,
I would rank Will Fuller higher than Kenny Stills.
Yeah, probably.
Less stats, obviously, because Will Fuller's only a rookie. Well, rookie season 2-3 years ago, but I still think the talent that Will Fuller has tops Kenny Stills. He's a good like quick fire receiver.
Yeah.
He can catch the ball quick and he goes down. Like he's really good possession.
Yeah.
But again, saying that, so is Hopkins because he didn't drop a ball last season.
Well, he's arguably.
I think he's the best. I think he is. Well, I would say that anyway, but he is the best receiver in the game.
No, like
I don't think that.
I agree. Like now, like you went through like a period when OBJ was like insane for like the.
Yeah, same with Antonio Brown. It was always the conversation with Antonio
and
Brown.
Julio Jones is a beast as well.
Julio Jones is a beast.
But DeAndre Hopkins, I think it's because Julio Jones had Matt Ryan, who people have their opinions on him, but I think he's a good quarterback. Do you know what I mean? OBJ, Eli Manning throws picks, but he does throw some dimes as well. But DeAndre Hopkins has been doing it.
And he had a breakout season with 4 quarterbacks.
Exactly. Like Houston Texans have had trash quarterbacks
Trash QBs.
before Watson, and even when Watson went down, who was your backup when Watson went? Was that when Whedon came in?
Whedon came in, yeah.
Yeah, and so we were still doing it with Whedon. So you know,
yeah.
He probably is the best wide receiver in the NFL.
I think Texans will win, but I want Texans to win. But it's going to be very, very close. I think if Watson can get the ball rolling and get his mind right and run the ball and pass the ball properly, I think we'll have a small chance of winning. But I just can't tell with Drew Brees at the helm. You just don't know. So I think that Texans, it'll be a high scoring game. I think it'll be 28.
Saints.
28-21. Okay, so now we're going to move into our predictions for week 1. Okay, so first game, which is on Friday, I believe. I think it is kicking off
Friday morning.
Yeah.
Like for UK time, anyway.
Yeah. Packers Bears. Who do you rate for that game?
I've got Aaron Rodgers in 2 of my fancy teams, so I want Aaron Rodgers to do well. Bears I think it surprised a lot of people last year.
Their defense just takes over. You can't stop them.
It's the oldest rivalry in the NFL. I read 100-year rivalry. I'm going with the Packers. First game. Aaron Rodgers back. He's going to be slinging it.
I'm going with Bears.
Bears.
I've got Trubisky in my fantasy league. I got. I think Khalil Mack this year is in the runnings for Defensive Player of the Year. Easy. And I think the Bears surprised a lot of people this year, and I think they'll surprise again.
Yeah.
Next we got Rams Panthers. I think that's a no-brainer. That one. I think the Rams will definitely clinch that one. Well, especially with Jared Goff's new extension, I think.
Yeah, you'd presume that. I don't think they've got Todd Gurley's healthy, so
I think they'll breeze through that. I mean, Cam Newton a couple of years ago again was a slinger. I think he still is.
Yeah.
He's just lacking weapons. He's lacking utilities.
Panthers are always hit and miss.
Yeah.
Like you don't know. I'm going to go Rams as well. I agree.
Yeah. Okay, so one for your division. We've got Redskins Eagles.
Redskins Eagles is at the Eagles. The Eagles are going to be one of them teams this year. We'll get into it later. I think it's going to really be between the Eagles and the Cowboys to top the division.
I think Eagles win that one.
I think Eagles have
got
got that. Redskins they have been the whipping boys of this division, but they they're always like average. Like they're a 7-9 team. Redskins like they're not trash, but when if
When it comes down to it, they're not going to perform. Bills Jets. I got money on Jets for this one. I think even though Le'Veon Bell's a year out and all that drama with holding out and contract talks, I think that he's going to perform for the Jets.
I think the main thing for the Jets, I think Sam Darnold's going to be insane.
Yeah, I think he will.
I think he's a good QB
after Rick's season.
And I'm not sure on Le'Veon Bell, but I'm gonna go with the Jets, at home.
So next we've got Falcons Vikings. Falcons at the Vikings. See, I'm saying Vikings on that one.
That's difficult.
I'm saying Vikings. I think Stephon Diggs and Kirk Cousins, they have a good chemistry between them, and I think.
I don't know a lot about for a disclaimer, we're not professionals. You know what I mean? We don't claim to be experts, so we don't have the rosters on lock. So I don't know what the Falcons D's looking at because now they lost a few people.
I mean their offense is okay.
Yeah,
they got Neil. They got who else they got? They got Sanu Jr. They got
obviously got Jones and stuff.
Is Jones, Matt Ryan.
Is it still Devontae Freeman?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna go for, to be different. I think I'm gonna go for the Falcons because Cousins is trash. I think Cousins.
I think the Vikings got lucky against the Saints last season. Next we've got Ravens Dolphins. Now I'm not being funny, but I think the Dolphins this year are the new Browns.
Yeah.
I think the Browns have managed to wheedle their way back into mediocre conversation, but I do think that the Dolphins this year are going to be the new Browns.
Well, word on the street is that Miami have got 2 first-round picks from
Texans. From Texans, yeah. We're not going to talk about that deal.
They're on a rebuild. They're on a rebuild, but yeah, I'm definitely going.
They're on a rebuild. We'll get some players next year. Trust me that.
Definitely going the Ravens.
Next year they'll be Super Bowl contenders. You watch us.
Ravens. I think Lamar Jackson. I think he's going to be good. He's going to be better than Joe Flacco was.
I think he needs to work on his accuracy.
Yeah.
He can be an awesome dual threat QB, but he just can't. He's not got the pin. He hasn't got the accuracy.
The thing is with the Ravens as well, their D always seems to be good.
Yeah.
So I think that'll carry them through.
Next one we've got Chiefs versus Jaguars. Now this is a tough one because Jaguars' defense is pretty good. But
they flopped last year though, Jaguars, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Given the season that the Chiefs had.
Yeah.
And Patrick Mahomes now performs.
But I think
Kelsey, I think the Chiefs will have a good
Chiefs
season.
and Butler, I agree.
But then again, they always go I remember a couple of years ago they went 0-7. So 7-0, and then lost.
Yeah.
5 in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't tell. There's consistency for a while, and then they'll flop.
And maybe,
but again,
you
don't know with Patrick Mahomes. With Mahomes,
could be a new era.
Could be a new era with him.
Yeah.
Titans Browns. I'm saying Browns. I think with the new roster changes, you got new weapons. You got Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr. and then Baker Mayfield is coming out swinging. I reckon the Browns will not take the league storm, but they'll surprise people.
I think it'll be the first time the Browns have won their division in some time.
Yeah. I'm not sure they'll win their division.
Well, that's a conversation to be had later, but I will definitely say the Browns. Their roster looks fairly stacked, considering what they have been.
Yeah. Colts Chargers. I am going with Chargers. I think with the loss of Andrew Luck, I think they're going to miss that.
I think Jacoby Brissett's okay, but he's not Andrew Luck.
No, he's not Andrew Luck.
And LA Chargers defense last year was amazing, but though Derwin James, did you see? He's out until week 10, which is a huge loss because I think he was Defensive Rookie of the Year last year. But I'll also go
Chargers.
The LA Chargers.
Although I do think T.Y. Hilton is perhaps he is a sleeper of the league.
Yeah.
He is a top 5 wide receiver.
See, a few months ago, I put a bet on for who would win each division, and I put the Colts to win. Just the way they ended last year, I thought they'll kick on. So I'm sneakily rooting for the Colts this year, but I still think LA Chargers at home
Yeah, I think they'll definitely score that one. Bengals, Seahawks. My money's on Seahawks there, I reckon.
Yeah, I can never like tell or call what the Bengals are going to be like. Do you know what I mean?
They're just sort of a team that I don't really pay.
But yeah, I Seahawks at home are strong. Andy Dalton's trash. Seahawks.
Seahawks, yeah. 49ers, Buccaneers. I got my money on 49ers. I reckon Garoppolo's going to come out swinging this year.
I think both them teams are still going to be. I can't see the 49ers doing as well. I do like Jimmy G, but I'm gonna go for the Bucks. Let's go for the Bucks. Interesting pick.
I'm set. Okay, now next we've got Lions, Cardinals. Now I'm a bit of a loss here because I think the Cardinals will snag it, depending on how Kyler Murray performs.
Mm.
If he comes out the same way he came out in pre-season, I'm not sure how well they're going to go throughout the season. But I think, given the hype that is behind him, I think he
could be like the breakout.
But I think he could break the team out.
And
you've still got Fitz, and I mean he is a.
Is that their main guy still?
He is an unbelievable player.
They've got David Johnson to help out as well in the running game, so they'll lean on that.
Yeah.
I'll also go Cardinals on that one.
Yeah. Steelers, Patriots. I think that's a solid one. I think that's Patriots for me.
I've also got Patriots.
As much as I hate the Patriots, I just can't stand the team.
You don't bet against the Patriots. That's stupid.
And the last game of the season, week 1 is Broncos Raiders, and I got my money on the Raiders. I think, although John Gruden didn't have a great season last year, and the Raiders didn't have a great season.
No,
I do think that Derek Carr and Antonio Brown, they've got a pretty good chemistry. I mean, they played together in the Pro Bowl a few times.
Yeah, they've just
they've had a few dimes. I mean, the Pro Bowl is Pro Bowl, but I mean, it's still chemistry. They still know each other. They're still mates. They're still getting on with each other. And I do think that the Raiders this year will not storm, but they'll be a 9-17. I think.
I agree. I think the Broncos are on a downward.
Oh yeah, they're on a downward spiral.
You know when they but I am gonna say Raiders as well. I think they drafted Josh Jacobs in the first round of the draft. John Gruden got like a mega contract as well.
It's ridiculous, 10 years.
I think last year it was all about, they got rid of Khalil Mack, Amari Cooper, all them trades bound to disrupt the team. I think this year they've got like more of a stable. I think as you said they're going to be like a mediocre team.
Yeah.
But who knows? Do you know what I mean? They could still be trash. They could be amazing. You know what I mean?
Okay, so this was Let's Talk Yards with Max Quinn and Will Feaver. We'll be back next week to discuss week 1 and predictions for week 2. Thanks for watching.